Greenleaf, season 1, episode 7. One train may hide another one. I didn't really want to do this review because, to be truthful, this episode was mostly about Uncle Creepy Mac, and it didn't really give me nothing, but it was a little slow. But, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, child. I can't just ignore the shit. So we started this episode off with Uncle Creepy Mac and this young girl who I thought was Gigi's daughter at first. That's who I thought it was. I said, child, you gonna make her kid you Uncle Pervert. Uncle Creepy Mac is a calling. Well, we soon find out it was a dream, and that's good. He goes downstairs. He's got this beautiful condo with this doorman, and they exchange pleasantries. You know, he talking about proposing to his woman, which we later find out is a doorman in this building as well. And then he see that girl that he was dreaming about. And what I gathered was this girl is mistreated by her mom, who is an alcoholic, and it's not uncommon for her to sit in that library reading a book. You can tell that Uncle Creepy Mac been watching this girl, and the doorman said he should try to help her since he good at what he do, right? And Uncle Creepy Mac said you gotta want help in order to receive help. Okay. Child, we find out he up for this Man of the Year award. How, I do not know. And he down there at the church, and we find out that audit is in full swing. It seems it's going well. However, the white chick that's over it told him that they needed to meet the minutes of the deacon meeting for the last 3 years. He tell her okay, and he goes to Bishop Daddy's office where there's a new secretary to replace old Alexa. Old girl seemed uninterested in her job. She got headphones on, listened to her some music, child. She was flipping through this magazine, and he told her what he needed. And she said, okay, but old girl ain't make no moves to try to do nothing. He said something about emailing the documents to him and everything. Girl, she was like, all right, whatever. You know, she gonna do it. Yeah, she's still thumbing through that magazine. So he go in the Bishop Daddy office where Lady May is sitting there, and he asked him, he said, I see you got your new secretary. Bishop say he found somebody his son won't potentially sleep with because she kind of like a heavy girl. But I was like, Bishop, baby, you must be out your mind, because let me tell you something. Big Good got it going on just as well as a smaller size chicken. Really, we are coming back in season, bitch, okay? And I don't give a damn what no man say. He done had some kind of inclination, fantasy, or have always wanted to, even if it ain't a fantasy, to fuck a fat bitch, okay? So don't say that kind of old stuff as if you got somebody less attractive that he won't want to bang, because child, he'll have her in one of them rooms right for service like he did Alexa. So don't do that there. Now, let's leave it there for just a minute, because we also seen in this episode where a man entered the building. Now, it's a new security guard down here, so he's not aware that, you know, this particular person is not supposed to be in the building. So, old boy in some kind of way made it past security, and I think he was in the office area when Uncle Creepy Mac come out, and we learned then that that is Uncle Creepy Mac, Mavis, and Lady May's daddy, okay? I don't know what this man has done that he is not allowed in this building, but he not. But he keep coming back, and one of the reasons why he keep coming back is because Uncle Creepy Mac greases his palms when he come there, okay? He also tell him that I heard that you was being honored as Man of the Year. I know your mama would be proud, and you can see that that kind of touched old Creepy Mac a little bit, but we're going to find out more about that, okay? So he pretty much gave him some money and sent him on his merry way, and he go. Now let's go back to the office meeting with Bishop Daddy, Lady May, and Uncle Creepy Mac, okay? Because she tells him, I heard we had a visitor down here today. He's telling her, "May it ain't gonna happen again." She said, "Bet not, cause he know he not allowed in this building, and I'm not gonna tolerate that." I don't know what this man has done, but I'm sure we will find out as the season progresses. But child, she wasn't here for him. She got real beside herself and upset about this particular visit and said it better not happen again. And baby, she gets up and tells them, "I'll be in my office." But she also checked Bishop about what he said about Jacob too, cause see, like I told you, Bishop ain't got no use for Jacob, really. And who can blame him? I mean, I forgot to mention on last review that this motherfucker goes online and gets sermons, pay $50 and get up there and read them like they his own. So clearly, I told y'all, some are called, some just came. He was one of the ones that just came. His daddy see that. And as long as Gigi is there, it ain't nothing. We later see Sophia and Zora talking with Uncle Creepy Mac, and they asking us, does God send all bad people to hell? He say he hope not. I bet you do hope not, because you know you'll be in that number. And then we see a scene that I didn't get, but okay, it was a scene where we know that Isabella and Noah get married, and the Greenleafs are going to take care of the expenses. However, apparently they ain't taking care of the expenses of the cake, and the cake that she'd like to have is about $800. He ain't really feeling it, okay? He's saying that's too damn much money to spend. She's saying, considering they ain't got nothing else to spend, she don't see what the problem is. Well, Uncle Creepy Mac heard that, okay? Uncle Creepy Mac heard that, and he offered to pay for that cake as a wedding gift to them, okay? Now, I don't know what the significance of that scene was. I'm sure we'll find that out as well, but we know that he gonna buy them a cake. Okay. Now, we see Uncle Creepy Mac while he in that office with the bishop. Old girl's secretary brings him the minutes. Just bring them to him, 3 years worth of minutes. So he got to take that down there to the auditor as requested. And he go to take that to him. But when he go to the little boardroom where they're set up in, ain't nobody in there. And he go to sit that book down, and he notices that there's a card there, and it's a card of Gigi's, okay? So that put him out of his mind type of old mad, okay? He was pissed, what we would like to call the hell off, okay? So we see that, you know, he real pissed off. He fly off and go down to Gigi office talking about what was she doing, talking to the auditors. Because see, in the book of his mind, the audit and everything is happening because Gigi is back. Not knowing that Gigi ain't got nothing to do with that part of it, okay? I don't feel like she do, but if she do, we'll find that out in later episodes. And I'll, of course, retract that I said that I don't personally think that she had anything to do with it. But he going off by her need to stay out of his business. She told him, look, the lady came to me, and basically all she was asking me was, did we have programs, because she has a son who lost some of his limbs in the military during wartime, and she want to know, did we have any programs here that will, you know, cater to someone such as himself, okay? So I don't know what the hell you in my office screaming and hollering and breathing hard up in my face for. At that moment, Kevin walks in and asks is everything all right, because I'm assuming maybe he heard something. So Uncle Creepy tell her, stay out of my business. I mean it, stay out of my business. And he walks out, okay? Trying to threaten GG. Child, we also had another scene. I'm going to throw this in there because we're going to get the daddy out the way. His daddy came back. This time his daddy came back. He was beat up and shit, okay? People standing outside in the hallways and byways looking and stuff. Even Maiden showed up down there. And she instructed Noah call the police because I told him he ain't welcome here. Well, I don't know what the relationship is between the two of them, because in this scene we hear him call her old high yellow ass bitch, and that she ain't even none of his daughter. She telling Mac, don't give him no damn money. Let's just get him off the property. If we got called laws, it is what it is. He's saying, no, don't call no police. I'ma go on and leave. But it, you know, he like I said, he been beat up. I don't know what he hadn't really got into, but we see that Mac get him out that building, but he grieves his palm yet again. See, I won't know what the backstory to all of that is, child. I want to know, okay? We see this scene also where Creepy Mac meet up with Jacob, and Jacob trying to pitch the idea of Bishop being back on TV. I ain't even know Bishop had been on TV. Mac say he ain't gonna get on no TV again. He just had some offers this week. excuse me, this week, and he ain't turned them down. He asking him, why you pushing the agenda to get back, get your dad on TV when I'm telling you it ain't gonna work? Well, he basically just break down and tell Jacob, long as Gigi here, you ain't never gonna get reinstated. Some was said between them. I think he kind of came at Uncle Mac kind of crazy, but Uncle Mac ain't really give a fuck because he got bigger fish to fry. And like I told you, nobody takes Jacob seriously. He like the black sheep / laughing stock of the family. So, child, it hurt his little feelings, okay? Again, like I said, when you buying them old sermons off that internet, that might lead you to believe that you need to find your way, because this ain't this preacher thing. Just because it's a family business don't mean that it's your business. That's all I can say about that. We see Uncle Creeper Mac being asked by the auditor about these love offerings that keep coming up when she goes through the deacon board minutes, okay? And he said it's not uncommon from time to time for the church to give a monetary gift to the bishop for all that he do. Well, he said, and that's not, that's not against the law. I mean, it's a part of some amendment. But she said, are you aware that amendment has been revised, and that is he counting this money in his federal income tax return every year? So see, now what we gonna have to do, because you done told me that, is we gonna have to audit the bishop daddy and wife income tax returns for the last 3 years. We're gonna have to go on and do that, you know what I'm saying? Because we need to know that he is claiming these love offerings on his taxes, and we all know that he ain't. That's the reason why Uncle Creeper Mac had that stupid ass look on his face, because she done just broke it, okay? Child, the plot thickens with these people, don't it? Okay. We see a scene. Now, he done had to run in with Gigi. He done had to run in with the auditor lady. He go back to his office, and he kind of looked like he was about to have some type of anxiety attack. But the lady, I guess, assuming his secretary, said the newspaper is ready. So he got to go down here and be interviewed for this Man of the Year award that I still didn't understand how the hell he got. So he down there doing that, and Uncle Bishop daddy come and see him and tell him, I need to talk to you in the office. He gets ready to start talking as they walk. He said, I'll wait till we get to the office. So when they get to that office, Uncle Bishop daddy is now pissed off. He said these people want to audit my tax returns for the last 3 years. They want to know at every dime come from, where every damn piece of what we got in our homes, where we get it from. It's got to be accounted for. He said, I thought you was taking care of this shit. He said, now I'm going to give you time, because this is your job. You take care of these type of situations. So I'm going to give you a day to tend to this before I tell May, because May ain't going to be feeling this shit. But you need to handle this. You need to handle this now. And get out of my office. Child, I holler. Yes, honey. It's this photography book that Uncle Mac frequents, and inside of this photography book, it's a girl in there that, if you ask me, she looks a little bit like the picture we've seen her face. She look a little bit like Gigi. Gigi daughter, and she looked damn sure like that girl that was downstairs at that damn place. In his building, sitting down there reading books and things of that nature, okay? He got a fascination with that. I don't know what's all up with that, but this whole scene screamed pedophile, pedophile, pedophile. You see how he grooming this girl, because when he returns home, he done went to the ceremony, he returned back, and now the fiance of the doorman that he was talking to earlier is on duty, and that girl sitting down there yet again. They exchange their little pleasantries or whatnot, and he actually talks to this girl this time. He invites her up to his apartment, up to his condo. They sitting in there talking. She talking about he don't look happy for a man who just won an award. And he say he don't. She say, well, that makes me sad to hear that. That makes me want to kill myself. And he say, well, I attempted suicide before too, when I was 12 years old. He say, my mom and my dad split because my mother had a drinking problem. I was home one day trying to tend to my mom, and apparently he didn't do something she wanted him to do, so she took off walking, and she must have been liquored up. Long story short, she got hit by a train, and ever since that moment, he's always kind of carried some guilt, as if he did something, whatever it is he didn't do, that was the reason why she wound up being hurt, okay? So I'm like, okay. Now, little hot mama up there, because she pissed off with her mama. She said her mama wouldn't let her drive. She's 16, she got permit, she need to be able to drive. Now, I don't know exactly what the fuck he said to her in this scene, because this scene was turning me off, y'all. My stomach was in knots. I was not here for that. But she flirting with him, okay? She is hard down flirting with him. But it don't matter that she's flirting with him, because as an old ass coon like him, he is the one that's responsible. The girl may be pushing pussy in your face, but you know right from wrong. And as a member of the church, you even more so should know right from wrong and want to uphold it by not engaging with this girl. But it looked like he is. Well, why they having this little uncomfortable ass moment where you could tell that there is some sexual tension that shouldn't be in the room that's there, he gets a call from Jacob. Now, Clarissa standing over Jacob like she his mama. Apparently, he needed to call Uncle Creepy Mac and apologize to him for how he talked to him on, at their last meeting. And Uncle Creepy Mac is basically saying, okay, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad about that. And I told y'all they got into it. I don't remember what the situation was. If y'all want to tell me, you can leave it down in that penny section down there. But I don't remember what that argument was about. Basically, he apologizing, and Uncle Creepy Mac tell him, if you get your daddy to think about it, I'll help you with that. But as long as I know that your dad ain't being interested in it, I ain't finna, deal with that there. He also, something Clarissa did. I don't know what the hell she did, but he thanked her, and of course she's standing right there. She hearing it all. She says thank you, and they in that conversation. So when they in the conversation, old girl done fixed him a Henny and Coke, and she sitting there giving it to him. Baby, he drinking that Henny and Coke and decides, oh, I'm going to go ahead on and let you have a little taste of it. Because at first, he had gave her a cola when she was saying that she could drink a little bit because she underage. But now all of that done went out the door, and he feeling some kind of way because she is in his space giving him I want to fuck tease. So now he gonna feed her some alcohol and possibly get down with her. But that's pretty much all I got out of that episode last week of Greenleaf, y'all. That's it. Hopefully it picks up next week and we can talk about some more exciting shit. My review will be a little bit longer. I appreciate you all for sticking with me again doing my getting this out kind of late. I apologize for that. Y'all know I have issues, and sometimes those issues don't allow me to be great. But a bitch is back, double uploading on that ass today. So in the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys back for Fuck Shit Friday. Peace.